Welcome everyone to Team Essentially Healed training. Tonight we're going to be talking about how to really connect with people and really help them in the process. I have two different methods of doing that. One is the AromaTouch technique from doTERRA, and this was developed by Dr. Hill. There is training that you can take for this, that you can sign up for, but you don't have to take the training to be able to do this. So at the training, you do get the booklet and the oils. You can just get the oils. So you can get the kit, the entire kit from doTERRA. It's only $110 wholesale, and it does come with all of the oils, including the fractionated coconut oil. So the AromaTouch technique is 8 very specific oils in a very specific way, and the fractionated coconut oil. What I'd like to do is go over and show you where you can find the information. So if you just go to aromatouch.com, you will find both the hand technique and the full AromaTouch. What's cool is you can go to the AromaTouch technique and you can see here, let's just watch part of how this works. So basically what you're doing is you're walking your thumbs up the spine, on both sides of the spine, and throughout the AromaTouch technique, there are specific things that you do at specific times.
Standing parallel to the side of the recipient, place thumbs on either side of the spine in the depression between the muscle tissue and the spinal column at the base of the sacrum. Move thumbs in small semicircles, pulling muscle tissue up, away, and down from the spine. Gradually move both thumbs alternately up each side of the spine in this manner, from the base of the sacrum to the crown of the head, using medium pressure.
You can see how easy that is to follow along with. The AromaTouch technique is an oil application technique. Again, you don't have to be certified to do the technique. You can just follow along, and you use these 8 oils in order. So you start with balance. This gives you a really close bond as you start this technique. Then you move on to lavender for relaxation. The melaleuca, or tea tree, we are moving to the word tea tree, is used for its cleansing effects. And then you go on to the On Guard, again, more cleansing and really helping with any kind of imbalances that are happening in the body. With the On Guard, that's the first time that you're going to use that thumb walk technique. And then you move on to the AromaTouch, which is very soothing. This is really calming and relaxing. And then you go on to the deep blue. And the deep blue is going to really get in and relax those muscles. Again, you're going to do the thumb walk technique at the deep blue. And then you finish with wild orange and peppermint for homeostasis. Let's move on to the quick reference so that you can see kind of an overview of the whole technique. It's super easy to do. You're going to start with the balance using 3 palm circles, and then you're going to spread your hands along the spine to the crown and the base of the sacrum. Then you're going to apply the lavender, and you're going to do alternating palm slides to basically get the oil all over the back. And then you do a 5-zone activation and an auricular stress reduction, which is basically just an ear massage. So with the 5-zone activation, that is using some Chinese medicine zones to really integrate all of this into the body. Moving on to the melaleuca, you're going to add the oil onto the back, and then you're going to kind of spread it out using the alternating palm slides, and then you're going to do the 5-zone activation. Step 4 is using the On Guard, and when you're doing these, you are actually just dropping the oil directly onto the spine. I usually use about 4 drops. At any point, you can add some fractionated coconut oil, and I strongly recommend adding the fractionated coconut oil before you do the On Guard, because the On Guard can be a little hot with the clove and cinnamon in it. So you're going to put the On Guard on the back, 4 or 5 drops, depending on how large the person is. You're going to spread it using the alternating palm slide. Then you're going to do the 5-zone activation, just like you've done in the previous 2 steps. And then you're going to do that thumb walk tissue pull. This is the thing that everyone goes, oh, that feels so good. And you do that all the way up to the crown of the head. Step 5 is using your AromaTouch, just the same as you did with the Melaleuca, where you drop the oil, you spread it using the alternating palm slide, and then you do the 5-zone activation. Step 6 is the deep blue. Again, you're going to drop the oil down the back. You're going to spread it using the alternating palm slide. You're going to perform the 5-zone activation, and then you're going to do that thumb walk tissue pull again that feels so amazing. Lastly, you're going to do the wild orange and the peppermint on the feet, and you're going to be doing kind of a foot massage, and you'll just follow the directions. All of the directions are on this website. And then you're going to put those 2 oils also on the back, finishing off with the 3 clockwise palm circles. And then lastly, you're going to do a lymphatic movement. And I'm going to show you that real quick. A lymphatic movement is really just kind of shaking somebody.
Return to
But
the
it
feet of
feels
the
really good.
recipient. Lightly place the palms of your hands on the bottom of the recipient's feet so that your arms are in line with the recipient's legs. Slightly lift the recipient's legs off the table to facilitate movement. Gently rock their body back and forth, pushing them away to stimulate lymphatic system movement. Repeat this procedure 2 to 3 times in 15 to 30-second intervals.
When you're giving it, it feels really weird, but when you're on the receiving end of that, it feels really good. So that is an overall of the AromaTouch technique. The last time I did this for someone, my friend was just moving something heavy and tweaked her back. And within 15 minutes, I had her on her stomach, and I was giving her the AromaTouch technique. And her back relaxed, and she went back to being able to work on the project that she was working on without having her back tweak out, and it just totally relaxed. So it's good for any kind of back issues. It's also really good for any kind of immune issues, any kind of chronic issues. It really is very good for just about everything. And so it's really something that's worthwhile learning how to do. So then there is another program called Symphony of the Cells, and you can purchase this book on their website, Symphony of the Cells. They also have training, live training, and I'm going to be doing that one in September. This one is really cool. Now, I have actually used these techniques on myself because I'm able to reach every part of my back. So I was able to actually do this on myself. But let me just go over the protocols just so you know what sorts of things you can use this for. So there's the basic protocol, there's cardiovascular, cellular, there's chi, so your energy systems, there's the digestive protocol, emobic. I'm gonna have to look that one up because I don't know what that word means. So this is for any kind of hormonal issues, lots of different autoimmune conditions. Okay, there's also a forgiveness protocol, a hormone balancing protocol, one for infectious diseases. That's actually one of the ones that I've done on myself. An inflammatory one. I've also done that one on myself. A lymphatic one, Maxim. I'm not sure what that one is, and it's just going to be a list of diseases again. So neurological, osteo, so the bone systems, respiratory, and solar. So each of these, you have this chart that shows you exactly how you're going to use each thing. So that's kind of your key, like on a map. So the basic protocol, it shows the oil and what things to do with it. The basic one is just putting drops on the shoulder, having the person smell it, and then putting the oil on the feet. And then the next one is, so that was frankincense. The next one is melaleuca, putting it down the spine and then on the feet. I have massage blend, spine and the feet, and peppermint, spine and feet. So that's the basic protocol, and that's really excellent for working with children without having them lay down and use a carrier oil. So this is good for your basic stuff, your head colds and just not feeling great. And then you can see how the protocols just get more involved as you go. These protocols have been life-changing for people. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of this particular program. They work really, really well together. This is done by Boyd Truman. Boyd is one of the first wellness advocates in doTERRA, and he really, really knows his stuff. I would recommend both of these. The AromaTouch is very simple, and the AromaTouch is very effective. Symphony of the Cells is more targeted, as such is even more effective. When would you use this? Let's go back to the AromaTouch a little bit. The Symphony of the Cells, very targeted, so you would use it for those targeted things. The AromaTouch, you would use the AromaTouch when you really want to connect with someone, when you really want to help them with their health. It is a huge help in no matter what anyone's dealing with. I would also use it if someone were dying. It would be a really lovely way to help someone transition, kind of a hospice kind of an idea. So if you are really wanting to help someone with their health, this is a great introduction. Another thing that I do with this is I have 2 of the AromaTouch kits, and what I will do with it is I will loan the kit and the booklet. That's why mine says return to Joni Zander and my phone number. I will loan those out and have people follow the directions, especially if they're part of a couple. And it's a really great way for couples to really connect and just really love on each other. But it's not so so intimate that you can't use it for anyone. You really can. You can be very modest and still do this. In fact, I mean, doTERRA wouldn't do this if you couldn't be modest. They do the trainings in these huge conference rooms, 3 people to a massage table, and so people are able to do this in this giant room as well. So great way to connect with people, great way to affect people's health in a really, really great way, and a really impactful way. I have a question for you, Lita. Have you had this done on you for you?
I did. Yeah, she did. Not well, I think it was just after she had gone to conference when they first showed it, and she did it on me. She hadn't done it on me since then, but she did, and it really felt good. I have a problem. My hip's coming out of place.
Okay.
Is there a way that would help them maybe going back into place? Or
yes, the AromaTouch would help that, and the osteo protocol in the Symphony of the Cells would also help that. I appreciate you joining us live tonight, Alita. You are a rock star. For those of you catching the replay, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next week.